Apparently I've been having too much fun in my newer videos. I don't sound miserable or defeated enough. Or like I have a cold, which I currently do. Well, it's hard to talk about musical.ly or Musically without seeming completely hopeless and in agony, so there we go. Musical.ly or Musically or Musical.ly, or as I like to call it, bad.parenting.ly, is an app where you mime along to a few seconds of your favourite terrible song, then publicly post it on a stupid app for the whole world to see. It's also a clever way for marketing companies to effectively use models to get hits on YouTube videos, promote an app, and sell pop music. You know, most websites have a terms of service which says something along the lines of, you have to be at least 14 years of age or older to use this website. Please tick this box if you can confirm that you're indeed above 14 years of age. Well, I think Musically has the exact opposite terms of service, as in, I don't think you're allowed to use the app if you're over the age of 14. I try my absolute very hardest to not throw around this following word a lot because in our current state of an online community, certain words lose all poignancy because of how overused and misused they can be. This word in question, of course, being heteroclite, the only word that contains both hetero and clit. Musically is quite the heteroclitoris of an app. Am I really at the point now where I just don't get it anymore? Where social media is getting so advanced and ridiculous that I can't even keep up because it's outpaced me and the things I can understand. People have only just learnt how nice it can be outside because of a Pokemon app. So I guess it's not too crazy a thought process, is it? If you're someone who still doesn't really know what I'm talking about, as in you're sat on the edge of your seat waiting for me to explain the point of Musically as a service, well, it really doesn't have one. It is vapid by design. Cause we all get lost sometimes, you know? Out of all of this social media nonsense, it's the most bare bones and insulting of them all. Twitter has a use. Facebook is shit, but it has more going on. Snapchat is weird and confusing, but at least it has a fucking point. That point being to send nudes.
Come out, I want to see you. Maybe you can get some J.O. merch.
Last show, yo.
That's my last show on the Boys of Summer Tour.
Last show, yo.
But this, it's embarrassing, pathetic, and even potentially damaging to idiotic, moldable young minds, in my opinion. Okay, so I guess the app does sort of have a purpose. I just don't like acknowledging what that purpose is, because it makes me feel a bit sick. All the women. Salute. You may or may not know of the despicable Don't Judge Me challenge from a while ago. Wait, no, it's still going. That's sad. Well, I'm not going to explain what it is. If you want to find that out, go watch my old video. But it effectively is the same shit as that. Meaning, if you want to be a success on Musically, you have to do the following things. Number 1. Be conventionally attractive. Number 2. Be conventionally attractive. That's right, folks. The thing that requires talent, energy, planning, creativity, expression, artistry, work has already been done. You're miming over the work that's already been completed. So as long as you look attractive or funny while doing it, then I guess that's what passes as entertainment on this app. And this is the part that seems somewhat damaging to me, or potentially at least, I don't fucking know. You may think I'm being ridiculous when I say that, but hear me out. I mean, according to famousbirthdays.com, which, you know, isn't very reputable as a source or anything, like the 7th and 8th most popular people on the website are Musically stars. I don't really know what that means, and Jacob Sartorius is there too. So, you know, this is a thing. So if people like Jacob Sartorius or any other of the bland lookalikes who rule the app are the types of people that our youth are looking up to and making celebrities, then think about it. You don't really like them as a result of some kind of skill or talent, or even because they're funny or charming or a character. It's because they belong on a fucking billboard. They're a model, and that's it. And not a role model, I mean like a model, you know, a catwalk model thing. It is fun to rag on people like Justin Bieber or any number of pop stars or celebrities, but at least if Justin Bieber is your idol, it might inspire you or promote you to take up singing or learn an instrument, or even have a go at writing music, which might develop your skills or promote something other than just being hot, right? If your idol is this guy or whoever this is, then like, of course you're gonna wind up being a boring fucking shell of a human who cannot hold a single conversation about anything interesting or challenging for more than 3 seconds. What do you want to be when you grow up, son?
I want to be Justin Bieber because he's rich and famous.
Well, we'll get you some singing lessons and you can learn the guitar and maybe, just maybe, you'll be a star like him one day, son. What do you want to be when you grow up, son?
I want to be a musicalier. I want to be a musicalier. I want to be a musical.ly.
A what? Maybe Musical.ly is just a rite of passage now. You download it when you're an idiot moron 10-year-old who probably shouldn't actually have possession of a mobile phone yet, then publicly embarrass yourself for the whole world to see. And then maybe it will teach you to be a bit more careful about what kind of shit you put out there. And only then are you worthy of moving up the ranks to embarrass yourself on things like Instagram, Snapchat, whatever the fuck kids use nowadays. I don't fucking know. I put forward to you a little challenge. A little musically challenge. Go onto the main page of the app and have a little look at the featured tab. Then record how long your TTW is and leave it in the comments. The TTW, of course, is my own invention. It stands for the time till wince. So leave how much time it took for you to wince in the comments. I'm so desperate to not use the word, the word, that I'm reverting to words like wince, for God's sake. If you don't know what wincing is, it's when someone makes you pull a face somewhat similar to this. After going through far too many Musical.lys, my final TTW was a shocking average of 0.383 seconds recurring, the mean, of course, being a slightly higher 0.45676589. I fucking hate Musical.ly. I despise musical.ly. I think it's shit because I don't understand it, and I think it's vapid and bad for idiot children. Is that a fair list of reasons to hate it the way I do? Probably not, no.
Shithead! I'm gonna shove these up my ass! Someone's got a lawsuit on their hands!
But if I have to sit through one more incredibly unfunny comedy Musical.ly, I'm gonna set myself on fire and launch myself into fucking space. Keep this shit to Vine. We don't want it leaking out into other outlets of social media. So those are my thoughts on al.ly. I don't fucking know. The worst app ever. Shake It Off. Taylor Swift. Fuck you. But what do you think about Musical.ly? Does anyone actually like it? Does anyone actually use it? Does anyone who watches me use this fucking app? Tell me what you think in the comments. I'm actually genuinely curious what people think about this garbage app. That goes beyond, wow, I saw a video of someone doing a diss track of a Musical.ly. Fuck you, shut up. So whatever it is, feedback or not, probably just dated, tired memes. Go ahead, do what you like. I'm not stopping you. Search for the Worst is coming along nicely. It is 8 films, so it's really fucking long. It's taking forever. Also, I have a cold, and I just got a puppy, so, another shit. So, be patient. I appreciate your patientness. And as always, thanks for watching. All comments and ratings are very much appreciated. Make sure you check out some of my other videos and playlists and channels or whatever the fuck I do. I'll see you next time. Bye. Also, completely unrelated side note, Blasphemous HD is still a god-awful channel who uses buzzwords like rape to get infants to click on his videos. That's shameful.